Hello, and welcome to the latest video from Adolescent Medicine Consulting. I am Dr. Mira Bihari, a pediatrician and board-certified adolescent medicine specialist with over 20 years of experience caring for teens, tweens, and young adults. I started Adolescent Medicine Consulting to help physicians and other healthcare team members learn more about adolescent medicine so we can all help teens live happier, healthier lives. These videos are one of the many services we offer. Please check out our website, www.adolescentmedicineconsulting.com, and send us a message for more information about how we can help you help teens. Now, let's jump to the video. These videos are for educational and informational purposes only. They are not a substitute for your own clinical judgment and do not constitute a medical consultation. In this video, we wrap up the optional S's of the HEADS assessment with spirituality. I know that some of you may be thinking, I'm a doctor. I don't know if this is appropriate for me to talk about in a visit. So let's get into that. First, let's talk definitions. I like to geek out on word origins and definitions, so I had to contain myself a little here. For spirituality, there are many definitions out there. The ones that I like to use are the quality of being concerned with the human spirit or soul as opposed to material or physical things, or a connection to something bigger than yourself. As we look at word origins, the word spirit comes from the Latin word for breath. Think about related words like inspire, which means to breathe in, and also has an emotional and creative meaning, like I was inspired to write this song. After breathing in, inspiration in medicine, we breathe out, or expire. Expire and expiration can also mean to no longer be alive. I believe this ancient connection of the word spirit to breath and life is part of why it's appropriate for spirituality to be addressed in healthcare. And I'm not alone. There are more and more studies supporting the importance of spirituality to health and well-being. Current areas of study include anxiety, depression, PTSD, substance use disorder, cancer, and end-of-life care. The Department of Veterans Affairs has a lovely video about the relationship of spirituality to health. I've included the link in the text box that goes along with this video if you'd like to check it out. As we think about the biopsychosocial model of health, which I discussed in more detail in an earlier video, the relationship of spirituality to health makes a bit more sense. The root word of psychological comes from the Greek word for soul, and our social engagement helps us to connect to something larger than ourselves. Child and adolescent psychiatrist Dr. Dan Siegel taps into elements of spirituality, connection, and adolescent brain development in his mnemonic addressing the essence of adolescence. He invites us to find the adolescent's emotional spark. What gets their amygdala fired up? And to ask about what they're doing for social engagement. How are they connecting with peers and others? Is it through social media, like we talked about in the last video, or something else? Recognizing that exploration and experimentation are normal parts of adolescent development, Dr. Siegel asks us to assess novelty and the adolescent's interest in creative exploration as their prefrontal cortex develops and they start imagining how life could be. One of the ways that I assess the essence of adolescence is to ask, what's new? What's exciting? What's different? I often start my follow-up visits this way to allow the teen to share whatever they want about their life at the beginning of the visit. Authenticity matters a lot with teens. I encourage you to make up your own questions that fit you and your style. This is something you can experiment with on your own or that we can discuss in our monthly Zoom sessions or in a one-to-one. Thank you for tuning in. As we move into the holidays, I will share some updates and tips on adolescent health issues that are likely to come up in your practice in the weeks ahead. Thank you for tuning in to our video. We would love to hear your feedback and ideas for future videos. Please send us a message through this platform or directly through our website, www.adolescentmedicineconsulting.com. We look forward to seeing you at one of our free monthly Zoom sessions. These sessions are held on the second Wednesday of the month at 8 p.m. Eastern. You can get more info about the sessions at our website or in the text box accompanying this video. Thanks again from Adolescent Medicine Consulting, where we help you help teens.